So let's get all of our laughs out. Okay, are you ready? Hey, I'm Jordan. I'm the youth minister here at Emmanuel Enid, and I have Riley Salee and Delilah Gonzalez. Riley, at one point, was in our youth worship band, but Jesus was really pulling on our heart towards evangelism. She felt it really important to start inviting her friends, so we kind of shifted her into this evangelistic role, and she's consistently been inviting people, and Delilah was one of those. So, hey, Riley, I've always been curious, what was it that really started pulling on your heart towards evangelism?
Whenever no one in my small group went to Waller.
Okay, so you noticed that your friends in your small group were going to other schools. What school did they dominantly go to?
OBA.
Okay, was that kind of difficult for you? Did you feel like an outsider at all? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, you did. So has it been really helpful having Delilah and Taya's been coming as well? So has that been fun having some people from Waller come?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Delilah, obviously you're one of her friends that have been coming. How has it felt for you coming to Emmanuel Youth? Do you think everybody's been welcoming of you in the small group? How has it been with OBA girls and other public school kids?
They're very nice and very welcoming.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the small groups?
Yes.
What's been your favorite part of Emmanuel Youth so far?
My favorite part has been getting baptized.
Okay, you got baptized. Why is that your favorite part?
Because I feel very new and refreshed.
You feel new and refreshed. Okay, that's awesome. So have you been able to invite friends like Riley has? Has that been a motivation of yours?
Yeah, me and Riley invited Taya.
Okay, you guys invited Taya. So what does it look like for you guys to talk to other students at Waller? Okay, because Waller is typically going to be a place where we possibly have unchurched friends. How do you go up to them and invite them to a youth group?
I just tell them what church I go to and ask if they'd like to go.
Okay, what is their typical response?
They either say no thank you or yes I'd love to.
Interesting.
Or like they'll say that they already go to a church.
So what do you think we as a youth group have done that's been helpful to invite other students?
Big night was a really big help.
Big Night was good?
Like
What
big events.
big events? What was helpful about Big Night? Why was that a good idea?
Taya invited her brother,
Okay.
and there was a lot more people there than I've seen.
Yeah, there was quite a
Yeah.
few people.
And then after Big Night, like the next Sunday, some of the people who I've never seen before that came to Big Night, they came again.
Yeah, we've actually had 3 or 4 students that went to Big Night. They've kind of come back consistently since then. So it definitely opened the door for unknown students to us to be able to come in, feel welcome, have a good time, and kind of get to see our area. I think that worked decently well for sure. Do you have any ideas of what we could do next?
A Christmas party.
A Christmas party! Hey, guess what? We're doing that on December 11th. So you've put a lot of work into inviting other students and friends to come to Emmanuel Youth. Then they come, but we've noticed a pattern across all youth groups nationally that if a student comes once or twice, more than likely they'll drop off. They'll stop coming. If they come 3 times, it's a good chance they'll come more consistently. So what have you guys done to try to help your friends stay plugged in after they've come a couple times? What are you doing as a friend to them to help them come back?
I'll offer them rides, like from school to church.
Okay, that's great. I've heard that you also text them consistently.
Yeah, like every week to see if they're coming.
Okay, so you're checking in. You're saying, hey, youth is happening again. It comes every Wednesday, and I still want you to come. Do you have any other ideas that you utilize?
We could take them to... We could take them places before or just like hang out and then make our way to youth.
Yeah, so I'll be like, hey, we're going to stop by Starbucks on the way. We'll pick it up for you this week. Do you want to come with us? So incentivize them to come. So what are some things, you got your friend in the building. What are some things that adult leaders could do? Say you're small group leaders. You have Mariella, Aaron, and Jess. What are, for you guys specifically, those adult leaders, what are something that they could do that might encourage your friend to continue coming?
We could hang out of the church walls and go somewhere and bond as a small group
Yeah.
to get to know each other.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe just send out a text and say, hey, 4 or 5 of us girls are going to go get coffee. Let's go hang out for an hour. That's super simple, right? And they could get to know the adult leader more and maybe get to know some of the girls in the group more. That'd be encouraging. What do you got?
Or to shoot out a text saying how happy they were that they came and hoping to see them next time.
Yeah, and that's rather simple, right? I mean, how long does that take an adult leader just to be like, hey, I'm going to text her, say, thanks for coming last week. I really hope to see you again. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff, right? It's all about relationship building. And that's what you guys are doing as well. You have the friends, you have the relationship, and you're building this relationship even more by inviting them to come to church where they're going to hear the gospel and be led to Christ, hear his wisdom, etc. So it's really exciting about what you guys are doing. So now that we've talked about some of the stuff that we've done as a youth group that's been good to invite friends to, we've done the big night, we've done lockout, you've talked about some of the stuff that adult leaders can do that would be encouraging for students to come back. Just out of curiosity, can you tell people what we normally do on a Wednesday night?
We worship and it feels amazing.
Before it all starts, we go down to the gym and play a ton of games.
Okay, so we have games in the gym, games upstairs in the youth room, we have worship. Do we have food?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pizza.
Pizza? Is that it? Or do we have more than that?
Pizza.
Okay, so we do have pizza, but hey, what have we been doing once a month as a small group? Like the first Wednesday of the month, we've been having a meal together. Has that been fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we've been having a sit-down meal together. So then we do worship. What comes after that?
We go to small groups.
No, he preaches.
He preaches, then we go to small group.
Okay, so what is your favorite part of the night?
Worship.
Worship is your favorite part of the night. What about you?
Games.
The games. Okay, cool. So what you guys are saying is if you enjoy games and hanging out with friends, you get to do a little bit of that. If you really enjoy worship and praising God through song, you have that aspect as well. If you enjoy teaching and trying to think critically about stuff, there's that. But then there's also the relationship building in small groups so that we can really do discipleship well. That happens at the end of the night. So we try to make a holistic youth group here at Emmanuel Youth. We try to hit every single spot that's important to the students. Do you guys think that we do that decently well?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, okay, I'm Jordan. Who are you?
Riley.
Delilah.
Invite your friends.